Pleased to be joined by the U.S. Open champion, Bryson DeChambeau. Bryson, I'll start with a congrats, and then I'm just going to ask you to take me through the back nine. I've been covering the sport for a long, long time. I can't remember a roller coaster ride like that, where the pendulum swings were this massive, where the emotions were so stunning, and you are quite literally the man in the arena. So as best as you can, how do you assess everything that was baked into those couple of hours that ended with you winning?
Wow. Well, first off, Scott, always a pleasure to be on. And
Thank you.
Secondly, to the question, I don't even know what went on. I felt like I kind of blacked out a little bit there for those 2 hours. But I can tell you the crowd was so fantastic, just the support that I felt throughout that whole back nine. Even when there was Rory chants, there were still people chanting for me and wanting me to do my best. And that whole back nine was a roller coaster for my own self, even more than what I'm comfortable with. And luckily I had Jibo on the bag, Greg, to just keep me in the moment and focused on getting the job done. Wasn't driving at my best, but I knew I could still give myself opportunities in the native area. And fortunately was able to hit enough shots in the fairway and make enough putts to win this championship.
You're a numbers guy. We all understand that. I'm asking you 1 to 100 to put a number, 100 being the hardest. Getting up and down from that bunker on 18 on Sunday at Pinehurst to win the national championship.
100.
Right. So how do you do it? I mean, take me through your process. Take me through your process.
Yeah. So look, when I hit it in the bunker, I had a short backswing on the second shot with a tree above me, and there's roots everywhere. I could have even hurt my hand. I hit it into the bunker and wanted to hit it past that bunker up on the left and try and run it up on the green, but it just came out right and went in the bunker. And Jibo just looked at me and goes, "I've seen you make harder shots than this work. I've seen you do this before. This is nothing, man. Just, you got this. I've seen way harder shots out of you. Come on." And he just put that positive mindset and positive energy behind me, allowed me to take that 55 degree out, 55 yards, walked it off. I knew where I needed to land at 30 yards, and I've done so many explosion shots like that in my practice. And luckily enough, I hit it out, came out perfect, and rolled up there nicely to have just a nice 4.5 footer for par. And was lucky enough to knock that one in to win the U.S. Open.
Yes, you were. Well, no, I wouldn't say lucky, but yes, you did make it. And you alluded to the support, Bryson. You are a numbers guy, but it seems so evident to me watching that you were allowing the emotion to be fuel, because these people were pulling for you, man. If this is an accurate read, how much was that support kind of the wind in your sails this week?
I can tell you it was everything. They came out, showed me what I could do out there for them. And that's what I have to say. The fans out there were incredible. They did everything to push me forward to win this championship. And it's a thanks to them. Not just my team, but it's a thanks to the golfing world for pushing me to win this title.
You win one major, that's a big deal. You win a second, and it's a whole different deal. The golf world looks at you different. Your peers look at you different. Will you look at yourself differently at all when you see the guy in the mirror in the morning, knowing the work you put in and knowing the result you had? Is there any sort of magnifier for you to grab this one this way on this stage, beating that guy?
Now I got to go film a YouTube video on Tuesday, so ain't gonna be anything different than me.
Content, baby.
Just going out and filming.
gotta keep that churn, baby. I love it. You get the big picture. All right, let me close with this, Bryson. You came down to the Butler cabin at the Masters Thursday and Friday because you played really well, and we visited after your rounds. And I told people afterwards the thing that I felt was obvious to me in talking to you was the level of comfort with who you are. It just felt like you were in such a great headspace. And you talked this week a bit about that, just about growth. Like we all grow. Hopefully we never stop growing. I just wonder if you could describe sort of what's been behind that for you and the place where you now currently reside, between your ears, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, when you hit rock bottom, there's no other place to go but up. And you just got to focus on that. You got to make sure that you have good people around you to help push you forward in a really cool, great direction. Keep your mind straight. Keep your mind on the task and goals at hand to make you the best person you can possibly be. Just like I do with the people that I have around me. Sometimes they're in lows. I try to push them forward and help them up when they're struggling, because I know how deep and dark it can get, and really having those people around you to push forward. And like my dad said, he had a lot of tough moments in his life, and I was thinking about him all day out there, and he just told me. I just kept listening. I was like, tell me what you need out of me, Dad. And it was consistently, just keep swimming, just keep going. That was kind of our thing that we talked about growing up. Whenever I had tough times, just keep moving. There's no other way to go than up. And that's what I have to say to anybody that's struggling, man. I mean, it's not an easy world out there, and you have to have good people around to help you get into the right frame of mind and move forward in a really positive direction. It's very serious. And obviously, noting what happened just a couple weeks ago, this game can pull it out of you. I knew Grayson very well, and it's tragic, and I know the family, and I feel for them, and there's nothing but support on my side with their family to help them get through these tough, difficult times. I pray for their family every single day.
Well said. And on this Father's Day, those of us who've lost our dads, I just wonder this, Bryson. I've always said this, and I lost my dad a long time ago. I always tell people when they lose their dad, they'll never leave you. He'll never leave you. That's the truth, isn't it?
Amen. He is right by my side right now, and I can feel it. I can feel him. His presence was there all day.